Hello, everyone. This is a pleasure. One of my most favorite players I've had in a long time. My point guard, Mr. Odarius Cade. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. Listen, man, for the people who don't know who Odarius Cade is, let's kind of go
Mhm.
back, man, a little bit. Who are you? Give us some little bio as far as where you went to school, stuff like that. I know you went to the West Side, so kind of talk
Right.
about that a little bit and your basketball playing career.
My name is Odarius Cade. I'm from Anderson, South Carolina. I'm 25. Uh, in middle school, I went to Mechanics Middle School, and then in high school, I went to Westside High School. My freshman year, ninth grade, I moved in like eighth grade. At like the end of the year, I moved when I was at Mechanics. So I moved. I was really supposed to go to Hannah, but my when I moved, our address changed. So like ninth grade, when I was supposed to go to Hannah, and I went for like orientation stuff like that, they were saying I went in the school zone. So I had to go to West Side. So my ninth grade year, I went to West Side. It was different because I thought I was going to Hannah. So knowing all the people that was going to West Side, I was like, dang, it might be harder competition wise because I knew the people that was going to West Side. But fast forward, ninth grade, the coach didn't really know me like that. So I ended up playing C team my freshman year. We went undefeated. I got MVP. So it was good. And then but all the people that I knew, they was playing like JV and varsity. So I was like, dang, I got a lot of catching up to do. So 10th grade came, I played JV again. Well, I moved up, I played JV. We I think we lost like two games. So we had another good season. I got MVP again. And then like during the playoffs, the coach actually moved me up to varsity. So when it was playoff stuff like that, I moved up to varsity. And I moved up like a Christmas tournament too, so I got to play in like a little Christmas tournament. But I didn't play in the playoffs. I just moved up. And then 11th grade year, I finally moved up to varsity. And I think it was probably like I wasn't starting at first until like I think like the third, fourth game. I was playing good. I ended up getting the starting point guard position. And then from there, I just did what I did, started the rest of the season. I think we went like 23 and like three. We had a good season. We won a region. So like every year we had a good year. We just like when it came to playoff stuff, we didn't really finish out and like had the season we should have had. And then my senior year, I started again. I started point guard. We went probably like the same. We went to the playoffs. We lost. Well, I didn't play in the playoffs because I had broke my finger. Well, broke my hand
Mm.
doing something I ain't had no business playing around before the game. So yeah, I broke my hand my senior year.
No.
Yeah, it was bad. I was playing. It was like before our rivalry game because Hannah Westside the rivalry game. So I was playing around in the gym before the game, and I ain't know it was broke until like the next day. I went to the doctor, but yeah, it was broke. So I ain't even played the rivalry game. But then we had playoffs against Spartanburg first round, and we ended up losing. So yeah, that's pretty much sums up like short my high school journey.
Do you play any other sports besides basketball?
When I was younger, I played baseball, basketball, football. I tried soccer in fifth grade, but I ran track. I ran track my 11th and 12th grade year. I actually enjoyed it though. Like I feel like I should have really did it way like longer, but like it was just like somebody I knew somebody that ran track and they would just like come out there, and then I actually enjoyed it. I
Wow.
ran the 4x4, the 4x8, 400. I did high jump sometimes, and I did 800 sometimes.
Wow. You ran the 800, the two laps? Lord
Yeah,
have mercy. That thing ain't nothing nice, boy. All right, now back to the basketball part of it. You went to
yes,
college
sir.
too, right?
My
Correct?
freshman year, I went to at Warren Wilson
You played
College, and then I had took the school, and it was kind of I can't really explain it. People just got to see what go on there. So I had ended up that was COVID year too. So we came home around like May, and I kind of like when we came home, I kind of stopped kind of doing my schoolwork stuff like that. So I kind of my grades and stuff weren't that good. But when I tried to leave, I ended up transferring. Well, I tried to transfer to another school, but the schools I was trying to transfer to, it didn't go as planned and all that. So I ended up trying to go back to Warren Wilson. But when I was going back, I had registered too late, so I wasn't gonna be able to go back to January. So I basically didn't do like the whole first semester. And then when January came around, on move-in day. I went to my school and we had to take like the COVID test, but like the one that's like 15 minutes to see if you got COVID or not. So I ended up taking that test and they said I had COVID. So I ended up going back home the same day, and then I just had did online. But like the season had since it was already COVID, the season always gonna be short. So we ain't gonna start a season till like March. So we would I think it was like March, one of them. So we was only gonna play like 5 or 6 games. So I ended up just like taking the whole year off. And then so I took that whole year off. And then when I tried to get back in school, I wasn't eligible because of my GPA and stuff like that. So I ended up going to HBCU, Morris College. It's in Sumter, South Carolina. So I just went there just for school. So this was like my first time going to school as like a regular student. Like it was hard because I was like, dang, like this is my first time ever going to school as like a regular student. But we used to like still play basketball and stuff like that. But it was just like new to me. But I went there for school, got my grades up, made the dean list both semesters. So I did what I had to do and got out of there. And I was real cool with my coach at Warren Wilson. So I end up going back because he wanted me to come back, and like it was just like a good opportunity anyway because I knew I was gonna play how I wanted to play. So I ended up going back there. Long story short, second semester, we came home for Christmas break. We found out he had got fired. So he got fired, and the girls coach was the AD as well. So she was coaching us and coaching the girls team. So she became our coach. And after the season was over, I ended up in the transfer portal just cause like I only went back cause of my coach wanted me to come back. So once he left, I ended up in the transfer portal, and so I ended up going to this school in New Hampshire. It's called Riviera University. I had went there my last 2 years, and I'll probably say that was probably the best 2 years of my college career, just far as not even just basketball, but just far as like school wise. Like that was probably my first time getting like a real school experience and like my classmates, like just the campus, the environment, like it was like a real good experience. And on top of basketball, we was good. My junior year, we went I think we turned the whole season around. Like my junior year, we broke like so many records. Like we broke it was so many records we had broke. So I feel like we came in and like changed the whole program. Like before we came, they had the season before they had won like 2 games. We had won like we went like 15 and 11. So we changed like the whole program. And then my previous year, this year, we had a good season. Not as I expected though, but I feel like we could have had a way better season. But this year it was a good season as well. And I just recently graduated. I walked the stage in May, but I just recently graduated, like officially, because I had to do my internship. So I just finished there like 2 weeks ago. So I passed that class. So now I'm like officially a college graduate.
Perfect, man. That sounds awesome. For all the kids that transition from high school to college, what is that workload like? Kind of explain to them what's that like for you being an athlete and trying to go to college and go to school and take class at the same time. Walk them through that process.
Uh, I say the process. Well, just
Did you get a
based off my
question? Oh,
just based off my process, I'll say when I first like my freshman year, it was kind of different from like my last 2 years. Cause my freshman year, I was more so like focused just basketball. So it when I really didn't really care about class and stuff like that. So I would say like long as you just stay on top of your work, make sure you go to class. Cause a lot of times you don't even gotta do like a high expectation of like classwork and stuff like that. Long as you go into class, that can help you as well. So make sure you go to class, like don't be missing class. Cause and it add up when you got games. When games come around and you got to leave early, now you got them absence adding up. So like, just make sure you go into class, just doing your work when you know you got to do your work. just staying on top of everything because you got practice. Sometimes you might have like in my old school, we used to have practice from like 8 to 10 at night. So during the day, I would like do my work before practice because I'm not gonna want to do no work after 10 p.m. practice. So just make sure you do your work before practice or like in a good time. And yeah, but I had like my major was business, so I really my last 2 years it really wasn't hard. It was just I go to class, have practice, do my work, but like I didn't have a lot of work to do. So I say my last 2 years it was more smoother than like my first 2 years. But I just say just stay on top of your work. Just don't get like left behind and just yeah. It's really college really simple and it depends on your major too though. Like I say depend on your major because a lot of people they got like high majors is different than like somebody with a business major. But college not hard as some people say it is. You just gotta stay on top of it. Cause I thought the same. I was like, boy, college hard at first, but once I got into it and like really was like, nah, this really not that hard. I like if I could go back to college, I'd go back right now if I could. Cause it really that was it's a good experience. I feel like everybody should. And being like an athlete, it's a great experience. I feel like if you're an athlete, you're gonna have a good experience going to college.
I got to ask you this, man. I know you got to go. I know you told me you had something to do at 12:30, so I'll let you go give me about 5 more minutes if you can.
Yeah, you good.
Let me ask you this right quick, though, sir.
Mm.
One thing I know coaching at Greenwood High, my girls, when we play West Side, man, West Side's different. Their whole culture is different. Tell me, what is it about West Side that makes West Side basketball different than most teams in the state?
Uh, I'll probably say we just it's probably like a work ethic, but it's more so a lot of us really played with each other since like we was kids. Like a lot like my team, I didn't just know them like when I got in ninth grade. Like once I didn't know them once I got to West Side. Like, I knew them. We didn't play 8 and under, 10 and under, 12 and under, like AAU, All Star basketball. We didn't all play with each other. So like once we got to high school, it kind of like we already knew each other. It was like a we already connected. And on top of that, like it just we just had good talent like all around. Our talent at Westside, the talent we got good talent like from basketball to football. Everybody know like them two sports. Westside gonna always be like good in them sports. So I just say the talent and the coaching part. I ain't gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna speak on it, but I just feel like it's really just the talent. Just we had the pieces that we needed, but we just never got to the point that we wanted to go. Like far as the playoffs and like winning the state championship. But yeah, the talent at Westside is definitely always high level though, for sure.
I will tell you this, man. Now the girls have won state titles.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you this little story, man. It was funny to me. We played West Side. I coached girls JV at Greenwood, right? And
Mm-hmm.
we played West Side with you. I'm like, oh hell, big bad West Side, right? So we got them down here for the first time, right? And we upset them, right? So I'm like, wow, we beat West Side, right?
Yeah.
So I overheard one of the coaches telling their players, like I was going to wash the uniforms, whatever I was doing, but I heard them talking. And she said to a player, she was like, there should never be a time when a Greenwood beat a West Side. And I was like, dang, is it like that? And every time you play West Side, man, it just seems like their whole thing is different. Everything is like together, professional, work
Yeah.
hard, and win. No matter who they play, what they play, it's like a family atmosphere, and they come in with a purpose, and they do that purpose. And
Yeah.
you said something earlier about you guys playing together. I'm trying to teach my girls here in Greenwood area. Man, tell them how important it is playing together in the off season. Like when you're playing rec ball and you're playing AAU, isn't it important to play together and get that camaraderie while you're
Yeah.
young? And then when you get in high school, it makes it easy, right?
Way easier. Cause the chemistry already there.
Yeah, my girls don't understand that, man.
They girls though, so they different than boys. So
Exactly, and that's important, right?
yeah.
I ain't don't say that now. 'Cause some girls teams can play now. Um, are you here? I lost you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
My
yeah,
bad.
some
My
girls
mom.
teams can play. But listen, but listen, man, I appreciate you so much for the time. Again, you guys want to follow Darius? You can support him by getting his merch. The link is scrolling across the bottom of the page. Let the people know what else you're doing, man. I've been watching your YouTube stuff, man. Give a shout out to what you're doing as far as your YouTube stuff.
Oh yeah, I just started back doing YouTube. I couldn't really do YouTube when I was at school because it was more so I was just focusing on like school and basketball.
Can you
So
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. So I just started back doing my YouTube. My YouTube page is the real B. It's THAREALB. So y'all, if y'all want to go subscribe, you can subscribe. But yeah, I do that like when I ain't playing basketball and stuff like that.
What's your content?
Uh, it really, it really just depends on when I go outside. Like I don't really have it planned. Like I just whenever I go outside, whatever happened, that's just what happened. So I try to like make it just like fun, entertaining, like stuff people want to see. Like I don't like try to do too much. I just be going with the flow of stuff. So like whatever happened when I go outside, when I'm recording, then that is when I'm gonna record. Like when we start going like having our game and stuff like
All
that,
right,
I'm gonna
man.
start recording that.
Perfect, man. Hey, brother, it's great to talk to you. And I need you to come tomorrow at 11 o'clock. All right. We got practice
Okay.
tomorrow. We open up in October 18th. We open up in Fayetteville. Um, Again, guys, follow Darius. He's a great player, great kid. Again, and his motto is heart over height. And when you see him, I'm not trying to throw shade. Give the people your how tall are you and how much you weigh?
I'm probably like realistically probably 5'5". Weigh like 135, 130.
The reason why I asked you that, man, because you you are like an assassin. You go out there, you don't say nothing, you don't say much. You just go out there and play, right? And some kids who may not be as tall as they want to be, you are a living example of if you persevere and play hard, that things will happen for you. You went to college, you played in college, you graduated college. Now we're playing semi-pro, and you are you're what 5'5", and you're at what 130 something, and you're still doing it on a high level, man. So I appreciate you. So again, Odarius, Cade, I appreciate you, brother. I see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and
Yes,
take care of
sir.
yourself.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, all right, brother. Now,